Are you tired of finding yourself exposed to a certain asset? Why does Charlie Munger own only a few securities in his daily journal stock portfolio, whereas other professionals own many? Everyone wants to own multiple securities, but not everyone is aware of the truth behind diversification. You might want to take a look at what Charlie Munger has to say on diversification, as one way or another, wise advice comes from wise men. Before you move on, make sure you press the like and subscribe button so that you don't miss out on anything related to passive income and stock market investing. Welcome to 5-Star Finance, the place where we teach you about financial freedom. Diversification is an important aspect of stock market investing to understand. But as far as Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett, two of the greatest investors of all time, are concerned, the most important thing while looking for stocks with long-term benefits is their business model and how they've designed it. Most of the time, diversification is considered as the first and the last step to invest successfully in the stock market. But in this video, Charlie Munger explains why that's not the case. Everyone can diversify their portfolio, but it's the understanding of the business model that makes the difference. So what is diversification in simpler terms? To put it simply, many investors find it risky to keep their investments limited to a single opportunity. So in order to balance their portfolios, so that they can avert the risk by gaining reward from other opportunities, many professionals try to diversify their approach to investing. Basically, if an investor limits himself to a single asset, you never know when the tide turns against him. It is always considered safer to put your eggs in multiple baskets instead of putting them all in a single basket. There is a lot more to stocks than mere diversification. But there is something to it that Charlie Munger has spoken on. Charlie Munger on diversification. Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett are from the top brass of the investing elite in the world. They have acquired huge fame throughout the world due to their unique approach to investing. But when it comes to diversification, Munger has called spade a spade, which has caught the eye as well as the attention of all the value investors seeking to carry out some serious business in the world of investing. According to Munger, the main thing is that you should know about the stock you're going for. It doesn't matter if you have a diversified portfolio or not, as long as you know what you're going for. If you understand the business, you've studied it well, you've observed the balance sheets, and you're finally intelligent enough to predict by looking at the history of the business, you're well and truly on course to your financial freedom. The key does not lie in diversification. Now, we all know that Munger and Buffett have ruled and are ruling the world of investing. According to Munger, the key to financial freedom does not lie in diversification. He also says that even an idiot can diversify by owning an index fund. For example, Charlie Munger holds only a few securities in his daily journal stock portfolio, unlike many other investment professionals. One of the reasons why his and Warren Buffett's portfolios have done extraordinarily well is that they concentrated their investments between a few very well-researched opportunities that they consider to be much more promising than average and therefore outperform the market. Munger also says that it's even perfectly fine to own a single opportunity as long as you understand it. You cannot proceed firing with your eyes closed. You need to know where the bunker is and then take your shot. The impossible task. Who likes to carry out an impossible task over and over again? According to Charlie Munger, the whole idea of diversification when you're looking for excellence is totally ridiculous. It doesn't work. Simple as that. It gives you an impossible task. What fun is it to do an impossible task over and over again? If you don't know the asset you're investing in, you just invested because some guy in your neighborhood made a huge profit out of that. Or you invested because your childhood friend thinks there are some big dollars in that hamburger stock. For example, Munger's father had a client living in Omaha, a lawyer by profession. When he died, his wife acquired a soap company. So all she had was a soap company and a mansion in the best neighborhood. She decided to invest in 5 stocks, and that's all. She also bought some bonds. By the time she died, her net worth was more than $1.5 million, which was enormous at the time. All she did was invest in stocks like General Electric, the other one was Dow and DuPont. This is how a mere $300,000 at that time was turned into an incredible $1.5 million. It's not about diversification as long as you understand what you're going for. All she did was divide her fortune in 5 chunks and then invest them. She never changed those stocks, she never hired any advisor, she never did anything. Think about this for a moment. Did she go out and start investing in every stock she came across? Did she invest blindly? The answer is a big no. One thing about her mindset was certain, that she did not know that electricity and chemistry were the next big things. What the people don't realize. What people don't realize is that it has always been the financial intelligence which has separated the successful from the rest. Most people keep on following the rat race, and that is where they lose all their money. What the people don't realize, because they're so mathematically illiterate, is that if you make 5% and you're paying 2% of that to your advisors, you're not losing 40% of your fortune or your future. You're actually losing 90% of it, because over a long period of time, the small disadvantage you're so habitual of overlooking will compound to a very large disadvantage that will hunt you down. So it's actually hugely important for long-term holders that they don't pay a big annual toll out of the performance. Of course, there are some big advisors who are using indexation very heavily. and that is the reason they're prospering very well. When they get hold of someone, that is where the agony starts. This is a very serious problem that value investors should be wary of. So in order to stay clear of such agonies, it is highly important for every value investor to learn about the 6 stock categories that are each different to analyze in the free ebook we've provided in the description below. What is your opinion on diversification? Are you planning on diversifying your stock portfolio? Or you're planning to go with the securities you think you know of? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Check out this video we handpicked for you, and we'll see you in the next one.